Good evening, everybody. It is that time of once more. It is Thursday night, 8 o'clock p.m., and it is time for Treasure Tales. And I think we got a really nice show lined up for you tonight. We're going to delve in a little deeper with Excalibur shovels with the owner, Casey Dittman. You're going to get to know him a lot better tonight. A lot of you know him from Excalibur shovels and the quality product that he makes, and we will be talking some about that as well. But we also will be delving more into Casey as the person, as the detectorist. So it's going to be a really good show tonight, I think. So let's get on with it here. Let's see if we can say hello to a few people. Let's see who all's in the chat here so far. Oh, Charles Broussard from Texas. Charles, how are you? I'm glad that you are with us tonight. And I think my brother from another mother, Mr. Myers, is in the house. Okay, let me go. Stories from the Signal. How are you tonight? Glad that you are here. And Pink Power Alley Treasure Hunter. That is a quality individual right there from Allison Walker. She is just great. Allie, we're glad you're with us tonight. You always make our day. Tom Becker, hello from Ohio, Tom. Hopefully you're not frozen to death up there. I know it's cold and snowy, but better days are coming, we hope. Soon. Oh, let's see. Digging with Deej. Hello, Deej. Jeff's Obsessions, glad that you are joined with us tonight. It's good to see you here. Lisa P in the house. Hey, Lisa P is in the house. We're glad you're here. And Toby Bobo, glad that you are with us tonight, Toby. Frederick Romano. And let's see. Metal Detecting with CZ Kid. How are you? How are you? Good to see you tonight. The Mumbles Man is in the house. Barry O'Sullivan, nice of you to join us tonight. Robert Ridgway from Pinellas Park, Florida. Hello, Robert. How are you tonight? And Finding Alabama, Jeremy. Hope you're feeling fine. Hope everything is good with you. John Waldrop from Tulsa, Oklahoma. Hey, John, I hope you got my message. We'll get you on for a few minutes here soon to talk about the Red Dirt Shootout. It's going to be an exciting time in Oklahoma once more. So we'll make sure we get that out there. He was kind enough to send in the information for our new segment on Treasure Talk in the events section, where if you send in your information on any kind of an organized hunt that you're having, we'll put it up in the event section if you email it, and then we'll see about finding some time on one of the shows to talk about it. But everybody will get to see what's happening, where it's happening, all the particulars about it. So maybe we can get some more people into your hunts. It's just something I felt like we wanted to do as a service for our members and viewers. So if you want to do that, just get it into the email, and I'll get all the particulars set up in an event. Let's see who else is in the house. Oh, let's see. Pacific Northwest dirt fishing. They're out there digging in the mud because it's raining out there with a brand new Equinox 600. What's going on? Pacific Northwest dirt fishing. Looking good. And I think we got, let's see, who else is in the house here? Mike Mayo. Hello, Mike. I'm glad that you were here. Teresa the Treasure Hunter, another one of my special friends. We're glad that you're with us tonight, Teresa. And a Facebook user, I don't know who that is, but hello. Glad that you're here. Practical Ken, how are you, Ken? Glad that you're with us tonight. It's good to see you. Lawnmower Man, Chuck and Nancy, how you doing? Hope everything is okay up there by you. Tiffany. Tiffany is not with Ronnie tonight. She's out there watching someplace else. Drum to Text, glad to see you tonight. JBP hobbyist, Janine Patterson. She is a very talented individual. She takes some of the crapola she digs up and makes the neatest stuff out of it. So, keep looking for that kind of stuff. The girl's got some serious talent, let me tell you. So I think we pretty much said hello to everybody. So why don't we do this? We're going to have a really, really talented co-host with me tonight. Everybody knows this person. And tonight it's going to kind of be See It My Way on Treasure Tales. So let's bring in the Diggin' Canuck. Hello. Hello. Excuse me a second, Liz. Excuse me.
Yes.
Okay. I'm just sitting here. down here in Daytona. I'm sitting here in the condo. Got my two brothers from another mother, Tim and John. I'm going to show you those guys. So, see?
Hello, Tim. Hello, John.
There's the Mumbles Man. And there's a
right.
John David
not
over
worthy.
there.
I'm not worthy.
So, you know how we are. We got to mess with you a little bit, honey.
That's okay. That's all right.
These are not prescriptions, so I'm blind as hell right now. I'm really in Stevie Wonder.
Oh boy.
So I got to put my regular eyeballs back on. So
all right. See. That's okay. There you go.
We got a couple more people stop by. Jamie Holt, nice to see you. Andrew T, glad that you were in the house. I think Nick Haas, glad that you joined us tonight. So might as well go ahead and tell them how come you're in the Stevie Wonder mode tonight.
I have a really bad eye infection on my left eye, and the problem with that is that my eye doctor, make a long story short, my eye doctor retired, and I had this problem and I thought I could take care of it myself. That was not the case, and it really got out of hand. And anyways, long story short, I went to see my other doctor who sent me to the hospital the very same day. Went to the hospital eye clinic. I'm on antibiotics and I see a surgeon on March 1st. So yeah, that's my story.
Well, I hope they don't pluck your eyeball out.
I hope so too. I might be like this forever.
I hope not. Well, you're beautiful any way you look at it. So
thank you.
We had Dan Russo stop by tonight. Glad that he's here. Let's see who else just stopped in. Dan Russo, Raymond Jones. Glad that you joined us tonight, Raymond. So we've got we got a really good show tonight. Like I said, Chuck Martin, how you doing, Chuck? Glad you're here. We are going to delve in a little bit more to get to know the person of Casey, that's from Excalibur Shovels. Everybody knows they make absolutely the most magnificent product on the face of the earth. There's not a shovel or a digger that is better than Excalibur Shovels with everyone he makes. And he is, I'm very, very proud to say, the official shovel of the Blue Spade Society. And I do have my blue shovel that Casey made for me. I will be getting a Merlin in the Blue Spade color. And I was informed earlier today that the Mumbles Man, his lovely daughter Jen, got him a Blue Spade Merlin Blue Spade color
right
for Chinese New Year. So he's going to be sporting a Merlin here directly. It's the magic of Merlin night, isn't it?
It is.
So why don't I quit blathering and let's just see if we can get Casey on here to see what's going on, shall we?
Yes, let's do that.
Here's the good friend of ours, and just a top-notch individual. Like I said, makes the best products on the face of the earth in stock at Myers Metal Detectors. Casey Dittman, Excalibur Shovels.
Hey,
Oh!
what's going on?
Hey, Casey, like the glasses, dude.
You like these?
Yeah,
No,
yeah,
it's a little, a little eye protection going on here.
that's
Right,
right. You
right
never can tell you
on.
when you might need it.
Right on. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I'm feeling
I'll
the
tell you
love
what.
tonight. Right on.
Yeah, it's gonna be a ripper. It's gonna be a ripper.
You know what? Every hunt I go on, Canuck is with me. I got her sticker on here. So every hunt I go on, booyah. She's
Hey, she's a ripper.
she's been to the Wild West ghost towns with me.
Right on. Oh my goodness. Wonderful. Wonderful.
See, that's our new thing at Treasure Talk and Treasure Tales. If it's good, it's a ripper.
It's a ripper.
Yeah,
A ripper.
it's a ripper.
Ripper.
That's it. Ripper. Ripper. That's Australian speak.
Right on.
Last Monday night, Trevor from Coil Tech was on. And we got doing the ripper. So we just decided we'd adopt it, So anything good is a ripper.
A ripper.
Yes, Casey, Excalibur shovels are rippers.
Yes.
You need to
Yes.
come up with a shovel, call it the ripper.
A ripper.
Hey, and the Canucks.
You know what? I copied Canucks right on. I can't stop saying it in my videos now. So, a ripper.
That's right. It's a ripper.
So you watch my videos, it went from sweet, everything was sweet,
It did.
and now it's right on. It's addictive.
It did. It
Everything
really
heavy,
did.
right on, right on. It's a ripper.
It's a ripper.
Yeah. So why don't you tell everybody that for the few people that don't know you as the person, not just the manufacturer, about a little bit about yourself and your detecting career and that kind of thing. And we'll delve into the magic of Merlin and Excalibur after a bit, but I think everybody really wants to get to know you as a person. And they should, because you're a fascinating person and a great, great person to have as a friend. So why don't you go ahead and tell everybody a little bit about yourself?
Okay, thanks. I started metal detecting about 2014, 13, 14, around there. And it's become a serious addiction for me. I've been the president of the National Utah Token Society 4 times, and that's Utah's metal detecting club. It's really fun to be a part of it and be involved. I worked for a business that supplied exhaust systems to NASCAR as a welder metal fabricator for about 5 years. I've been fabricating for about 15 years now. And that's kind of where I learned my trade. And I fabricate each and every Excalibur. Everybody that owns an Excalibur shovel, I fabricated it. I made it myself. And though most my material is from the United States, I do occasionally get it from other countries, Germany and whatnot. But everything besides the material, I guarantee everything is made in the USA. I guarantee all my work as well. So, we've got a replacement warranty as opposed to a fix it for you warranty. But it's my history with metal detecting is it's just an obsession. I can't stop. And like Liz, I wish I started and had an even bigger collection than I do, earlier.
Mm-hmm.
But
sometimes work gets in the way.
Yeah, well, and golf. I was golfing all the time. My dad, he was a golf coach, and I turned professional in 2014. And I just kind of gotten burned out on it. And metal detecting is so random. You never know what you're gonna get. So that's my drive for it. It's, to me, it's all about, I love to do research and study history, but it's all about the next target for me. I love just, I love the hunt, the chase. The chase is what I love in metal detecting. And that's, and when I make these shovels, they are, it's so fun to do something with something you're passionate about. And I suggest everybody do that. If you're not happy with what you're doing in life,
Find something.
and you might make a little bit less money doing something that you love to do it, because that will
Because you
make
won't
you
be at
really
work.
happy. It's, yeah,
You
it,
won't be at work, you know.
yeah, yeah. And this stuff, it's not like work to me. It's so fun. I go in and get to work, and I never even really think it's work. It's just fun to do.
Yeah, it is. And I mean, and you look at I think Liz will definitely agree with me, and I agree with your statement. It's not about what you find; it's the thrill of the hunt,
Yes.
and for the most part, is the friendships that you make.
Yes.
You
Yes.
know, and just like we were teasing Liz a little bit earlier with the sunglasses, but I'm sitting down here in Daytona. In my life, I've been lucky enough now. I've got three. You know, I call them my brothers from another mother and one sister from another mister. You know, the Canuck is my sister from another mister, and I've got the Mumbles Man and John David and Phil Myers that are my brothers from another mother. I mean, we are that close, and it's that's what it's all about. When we go to hunt, it's not about what we find. It's about spending time together. When we come down here to Daytona, I mean, there's the beaches are sanded in, but we're out there and we're together and we're having fun, and we're having, well, we might have a Modelo, I don't know, one or two,
And
so
one thing is I do my YouTube channel, The Key Date Kid. It's more of a highlight reel, and I kind of have, I watch Canuck a lot, so I just kind of realized that people might not be getting the right idea. Uh, it's a more of a highlight reel, my channel. And when I don't find stuff, like a few things, sometimes I don't make a video out of it. So it's kind of an unrealistic look in a way. I don't want people to get thinking that everything you dig up is magic and something amazing.
far from it.
It's garbage. I dig up, spend 90 something percent of the day or more digging up garbage. And sometimes I don't throw a video together because I don't have, the things that I think people want to see. But learning from Canucks channel, you don't have to do that. No, I'm saying
Yeah.
that you don't have to do,
Yeah.
like you can still make a video with your day out there, and you find just a couple little knickknacks or some buttons and stuff that are just irrelevant to what the mainstream collectors are. It's still great video, great scenic views.
Yeah.
There's so much more to it than that. And I'm going to try to be a little bit more real in my videos
Well,
from
you
that.
you dig. I mean, my goodness, you dig in ghost towns predominantly.
Yes.
That is
Yeah.
like that we dream about that kind of stuff.
Yeah. And there's been a lot of people, most of the ghost towns have had hundreds, if not thousands of people in them with a metal detector.
Mm-hmm.
So they're some of the most difficult places to hunt, because you have to go into the garbage areas, the trashy areas, and sort through it really slowly. That's probably the best tactic in a ghost town. But you go hit a yard, that's gets pretty fun, because you can get a lot of goodies out of that. We're spending 8 to 12 hours detecting and maybe getting 1, 2, 3 coins. It's almost like a torture, but
Well, the thing you do better than almost anybody else on YouTube, Casey, is you may not find all these targets, but while you're in the on the hunt, you're in the ghost town, everybody's there with you. They're seeing what you're seeing. They're reliving some of the history, and you're telling them about the ghost town. So you're taking everybody on an adventure. It's not what you're digging up out of the ground.
Yeah,
It's just like
correct.
with Liz. When Liz makes her videos, she shows you the crap she finds, then her slogan is keep it real. And she does.
Yeah,
And
keep it
that
real.
makes a huge difference because there's a lot of people out there that that all you see is, oh, I found this gold ring, that silver ring, yada yada yada, all this stuff. And half of them, some of them are planting stuff, which is an infamia in my mind. And show it how it is. And
Yes.
that's what the people like. And you do that very well, and so does she.
When I first started, right before I started doing the videos, I was going out with a guy. I'm not going to name his name. I was going to say an alternate, name that rhymed. But this guy, he took us to. It started out. We were like, this is just unreal what he's finding, and he's getting his camera on and videotaping us, going, he's here with us, and I kind of was like, I don't know if I believe this guy. So I told my friend, or there's three of us. So I told my friend, I said, hey, we need to. I don't want to be on video if he's not really doing what he's claiming.
Yeah.
So before the next time we all met at my house, and my friend told him, hey, don't bring any coins. Don't bring anything with you like that. And he's all, check me, guys. And we're like, no, just don't bring any coins.
Yeah.
So at a half an hour, 45 minutes into the drive, all of a sudden into the front seat, check this out, guys. And he's holding a 1921 Morgan dollar. And we're just like, and I didn't think anything of it till later that day. I was like, wait a minute, we told him not to bring any coins. So then about a week after that, we went to a location that they've been to many times. And he hurried, when we got there, he hurried and wandered off down away from us. And he just kept looking at us. And probably about 20 minutes later, he's all, whoa, whoa, just jumping up and down, screaming, look what I found. Oh my gosh. And, I just was kind of reluctant, but I went over there. And what is it in the hole? And he's literally smearing dirt on this coin, trying to get the dirt to stick. But what takes dirt to stick to a coin is a long time in the ground. That's the only way you can really, truly get that to adhere there. And he's pushing dirt on it. And what do you know? A 1921 Morgan silver dollar.
Yeah.
And then he said, a miner dropped this. But the land, a miner must have dropped this after something.
Yeah.
But the history of the land was donated to the Boy Scouts of America in 1909. So I would not think that this Boy Scout area, where it's a Boy Scout facility, would let miners mine in their area.
Yeah.
When they're having Boy Scout activities, just some things just don't add up.
Yeah.
And
Well, sad.
I had to space myself from them, and I really do like them and wish we could go out, but I just don't want to be a part of something that's not real, because it's so hard to find stuff like that it's not worth faking it.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, Allison Walker wants to know if when you go into a ghost town, do you burn any sage or anything to scare away the spirits?
My mom burns a lot of sage. I went over to the house and I was like, oh, someone's smoking a cigar in here? What's going on? And she's like, I burned sage. I was like, you burn that in every room in the house. But cleansing, good, whatever you want to call it, good on you. But
right.
I do not, I don't, if a fire starts out there, it's over. And there's been people that have done that. They've burned ghost towns to clear it so they could detect it. And I mean, you're going to go to prison. It's not jail. You're going to prison if you do that. So I'd suggest don't ever do that, and don't smoke cigarettes and stuff out there. You could you could burn the whole place down and get some
Well,
serious.
that's another pet peeve of mine. We're not seeing as much on the beach. Sometimes during the summer, when Mumbles and I are out in, chest deep in the Gulf of Mexico, you have the old soggy cigarette butt float by you, but we're not seeing that nearly as much. And then, when you hunt parks and stuff like that, you're digging through all the cigarette butts. It's, there's a lot of disgusting stuff out there, but it's hopefully it's getting better,
And wherever you are, just fill in your excavations and holes.
Oh, yeah.
There's
we
been
had
places.
a little bit of that this week.
Yeah, there's been places where you go out and it's it's a state land. It's kind of a gray area with detecting. They don't enforce something, but people have gone out there and made big excavations, not filled them in, and that they have things on the news. Do not go out there. Do not metal detect. Do not dig out here. When people could have, saved this stuff that is falling apart in the ground. They could have saved it, and now they can't because people went out there and left these massive, and people have taken like excavators into places and ghost towns and just made a mess. And it's like, there's not anything worth, I couldn't imagine, there are very few things worth that much money to bring an excavator out.
Right, you're not on Oak Island, Right. So, we've had a bunch more people stop by. We've had Donna Biliou stop in. Hello, Donna. Looter 8.
That's my mom.
Hunter, and Matt from Gone Diggin' has stopped in. Rachel from Jersey Ray Dig. She's in the house. Metal Detecting Brooklyn. Michelle Bordage. And, there's a bunch of people stopping in tonight. So we're glad that they're here. So you got some questions lined up, don't you, Liz?
I can't see them with my glasses.
So. Oh, well, kind of like lean over the bad eye and take your glasses off and look.
So, Casey, you kind of alluded this to like not starting fires or not smoking and that sort of thing in a ghost town, but are there like unwritten rules? Like you don't take, if you find, I don't even know if you're going to find anything there, but you don't take away things as souvenirs. I don't know. I don't know if there's any buildings in there or left in there or anything like that. But let's say you find something that you haven't dug. I'm not talking about coins or whatever that you're digging, but other things like off of buildings or on foundations. Is it bad to take stuff with you as a souvenir?
There are things. It's just I like to think about if the place is in the same condition as before I was there. That's kind of how I think about it. If there's a sign up, I really am not going to take the sign because I think that's something special about that ghost town that everybody that visits it can see. And it's sad because the diggers and sifters, and I do it, I dig and sift, but a lot of them have dug in these ghost towns, and there's one that's very special that they have dug down literally some places 10 feet around the foundations, and the foundations have fallen over. And it's just sad to me that the people can't come out and see the best example that hasn't been dug up for treasure hunting and things like that. It's just sad to me to lose those, because if you see they use volcanic igneous rock to build these foundations in some places, and I couldn't imagine stacking those together. But they will stack them together perfectly, a perfect 90-degree on the corner of the foundation. It's incredible, the skill that these people had in building these buildings, and it's sad when people dig them out and destroy them. I'd say, if it's going to change if you can't leave it basically the same way you came to it, then I would suggest not doing that. But that's kind of my unwritten rule. And I'm a golf professional, so I've got that etiquette like in me, and so I make sure to not
well, it's the same
violate
thing.
those things.
Everybody should take a clue from Charlie from the Stealth Diggers. And everybody thought the Stealth Diggers name meant you're sneaking up on stuff and stealthy. No, that's not what it means. Stealth diggers means that you leave a place like they didn't even know you were there, and that's the way it should be.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and people
Yes.
that go into ghost towns and excavate and stuff like that, it's just plain stupid. You know,
It is.
and
It's
it's a certain few that make it bad for everybody. It's just like going in a park. Liz is a big park hunter, and you know, you go in there and you see somebody out there with a a garden shovel out there just digging craters and
Yeah.
stuff like that, and they wonder why that the park officials and the city officials say, "Hey, get out of here, no more." You
Yeah.
know.
Yep, they're slowly getting banned here in Utah, the parks, no metal detecting. You know, if you went in there with an Excalibur, you could totally dig. I've gone to places and I look back when I'm done and I'm like, wow, I dug like 100 holes. You can't even tell. So,
You know how to do them, and you got the proper tool to do it.
Yeah.
and I do have a new color to debut.
Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh.
Can we have a
Hey,
clue? Can we have a clue?
Do I need to put my sunglasses back on? Okay.
All right, I'll tell you it's got the color has two words to it. The second is the color. The
Oh.
first is Palisade.
Ooh, Palisade. Palisade.
Okay, you know, everybody's got bated breath. The screen is melting over
What would
here.
you think? What would go with Palisade?
Palisade. Ooh.
A palisade is a row of stakes in medieval times, stakes and whatnot. They dig a trench stakes around a castle or a fortress to keep it's a defensive.
Well, Allison Walker wants to know if it's pink.
Yeah, a couple of the ladies are asking if it's pink. Palisade pink? Oh!
Oh my goodness. Allison, you better get your credit card ready.
Oh.
Palisade
Wow.
pink.
That is a nice
Palisade
pink.
for Pink Power Alley.
That is nice. Wow.
That's it.
Wow, wow, wow.
It's a
Wow.
beauty.
That's nice color.
And you
It's
do make
probably
purple and
pinkier
all
than we
kinds of
can
stuff.
see. That's nice.
It's
Yeah.
it's pretty pink. It's a
That's
very
that's
pink.
an awesome color. It's second in line to the blue spade blue.
I like it. I actually I really like looking at this one. It's cool.
I think the next Kid video is going to be premiering the Palisade pink shovel.
It is. Yep, that is correct. But you still got the beautiful, the black going here. Here's just a nice 40-inch XL. So there's still a lot of great colors out there.
Queen Bee,
I'm trying to add as many as I can.
Number.
I truly believe that I offer more options, and I think that it's probably substantially than anybody else. So
I don't
that's what
think
I try to
that
do.
you do. I know that you do.
Yeah.
Anybody out there that's watching that wants to get one of Casey's shovels on excaliburshovels.com, you can customize every step of the shovel, every piece.
Yeah.
He customizes for you.
And get them at Myers too.
And I have a 2-year warranty, but I had a guy last week. He wrote me, and he is taking a shovel to town. You could tell it has done a lot of work, and he broke it. And it was past 2 years. And he said, "Hey, Case, I bought 3 shovels." And I looked into it and I was like, yeah, he's bought 3 shovels. And I just sent him a new one. Even though it was past the warranty. It was like a year or 2 past the warranty. Just because, hey, you supported me.
Mm-hmm.
If you support me, I'll take care of you. We really do take care of our customers, especially, if you're a repeat customer, thank you so much. Like, this is awesome. And I'll take care of you.
Yeah.
If it's past 2 years and you want to send it back because something happens to it, I mean, these things, it's over a 99%. I mean, it's less than 1% defect rate. So we're doing really well with the design.
Well, you're doing it right. You make
absolutely.
Not only I'll fix it.
Run down all the colors you make, because there's a lot in the chat that want purple, this, that color.
I got purple.
That color.
Here you go.
Royal purple.
There you go,
Look
Deej.
at look
There
at
you go,
Liz's
Deej. Look at
look
that.
at Liz's background. It looks like
Look at that.
MGM Studios.
Look at that. There you go, Deej. There you go. You know who.
Yeah, see,
Get a hold
Debbie,
of
she's got
Casey. Get a hold of
purple.
Casey. There you go.
Royal
She's got
purple.
purple, Debbie. So call Casey.
We got the Blue Spade Society blue. We got royal purple. We got the Black Knight. We got dragon green, optic orange, gold rush. There's a gold rush here in the hand digger holder there. Crimson red.
Two colors too, don't you?
What was that?
Don't you have one that's like two colors?
I can do that if somebody wants that, but yeah, I don't have a two color, but yeah, if somebody wanted that, I'd be happy to do that for them. I have glow in the dark. I got glow in the dark.
To know how much they weigh, and that depends on the length of the shovel. But your standard length shovel, what's the weight on it?
The standard length is so if it's a T handle, it's 31-inch T handle. The reason 31 inches is because you can hold it in your hand. Like most people can hold it in their hand and not drag the spade on the ground. That's why that's a standard length, like Liz is there.
31.
And that thing's sweet.
Yes.
That shovel is about, so with a D handle, it's going to be about 2 3/4 pounds. And with a T handle, it's barely over 2.5. It's like 2.6 pounds. So the D handle is about 2.75 pounds. And the 40-inch, this monster here, the 40-inch with the wider spade on it. These come 36 and longer, come with a wider spade. And this is 40 inches long. This is for those tall guys out there, 6 foot, 6'5". This shovel, I weighed it, and it weighed 3. It would be 3. So it was 3 pounds. So it'd be about 6 ounces, 5 ounces, right around there. So it's less than 3.5 pounds for a 40-inch shovel, and that's super light. You can dig all day with that.
Yeah, you can.
The heavier shovels are you're going to be setting it on your shoulder, wishing that you didn't have an anchor on you like that. I mean,
well, let's kind of delve into the magic of Merlin and your hand diggers, because that's something people don't even realize that you got. And go over the features of the Merlin and the hand digger, as well as all your shovels, because there's some certain things that you do nobody else does that mean an awful lot.
Yeah, the hand digger. So this powder coat. Oh yeah, like you were saying, the two colors. I get what you're at. What you were saying. I understand now. So these hand diggers, and all my shovels, these are coated. So this handle is coated with a grip. It's a powder coat grip right here. Then after I'm done baking that on, then I put the color on. So there is 2 powder coats on here, and there's an extra grip in here so that you always have grip. And the goal is, for me, is one of our things that we do is it's all metal design so that it doesn't break or fail on you. It's least likely when it's all metal. And so this is metal, this handle, and there is vibration dampening material inside of these, so that if you slam into something with your shovel or your hand digger, there's vibration absorbing material in these, so you don't feel as much of the vibrations as well. These serrations, which I do have a patent on these serrations. These serrations are designed to cut in both directions. So whether you're going forward or backwards, you're always cutting. If you can see the little smaller serrations here will cut in the opposite directions of the larger. So being that it goes both directions on the design, you're always going to be able to cut with these things.
And the little nubbies on the handle.
And the nubs, if you get mud on your hands or your hands are wet, your handle will spin around on a normal handle. Your hand will spin around, and the D handle, you couldn't grip a D handle with a muddy or wet hand. And These have those tack welds on them, as well as the center point here have the tack welds. These tack welds are directly in the center. This is in my patent. This is meant for travel. You can hold it directly in the center of balance, and it's not sliding forward or backward in your hand. This is really good for those guys that want something longer than 31 inches. So you can hold it while traveling, because these 31 inches, you can basically hold it by the handle and you don't drag it across the ground. So.
And what about that white circle around it? Hit on that a little bit, because that's something people don't realize.
This right here, this is a little strip of glow in the dark. If you glow in the dark, like guys like to go out in the night, if you leave it on the ground, even with just some moonlight on this, it's going to absorb the light, and you'll be able to see it. You'll be able to see it from a distance. I've lost a hand digger in the evenings when it was getting dark. I walked back on my path and I never found it again. So this is going to come in handy. If somebody wanted me to powder coat one, I have glow in the dark powder coat. If they wanted me to do that, I could powder coat your whole shovel to glow in the dark for you. Wow. So that, you know, it looks like it's been abducted by aliens when you're out there at night.
And personalization for all you YouTubers out there, or just anybody, you know, get your name on your shovel.
Here's one I made. This is for Messy Hole here.
She gets the first pink one?
She does get the first pink one.
Oh, what a bugger she is.
We'll get you some pink ones, Liz. Okay. But, yep, so, you know, if you got a YouTube channel, you're a first responder, you're a veteran, I will stamp your YouTube channel, your nickname in it for free. It's just something I like to do to give back, and it's truly is a pleasure to do something for those people. And when I see those videos that people do on my shows, like the Merlin one, like Liz, that's like someone going to playing some baseball, hitting a grand slam 3 times, 4 times a night. That was incredible. That was so good. I couldn't believe it. The music, the animation to it, the description, it was just incredible. Thank you. That's just, I can't thank you enough. It's so amazing.
And if you're a member of the Blue Spade Society, you get it free too.
Blue Spade Society members will get that for free. So just let me know and we'll get you taken care of on that.
Let's talk about the magic.
Merlin?
The Merlin, that's the one.
So Merlin, I have sold a lot of Merlins, and people are digging them, and no pun intended. Well, pun intended.
Yeah, pun intended, sure.
These things, you know, they're the next level, and truly, if you're a traveler, that's what you should have. And you know, it's the awesomest shovel. Let me show you here what we got. So one interesting thing is we've got this is the tester. This is the one that we learned off of how to do this. You know, this is not just scratch it down on some paper and put it together. This is years of research and development. I'm not going to send something out there that isn't fully tested. And so there's a lot of things we can do with this. So you can literally, you know, this is a Lancelot, meaning there's serrations on the left. Well, if you want to swap that, you got a Cirque here, Cirque spade. You could just swap that in, and now you got a Cirque. So that's one option that you can do. You have to contact me for that, because we've just about got the design down to where we're going to just offer the handles, different handles and different spades, so that whatever you have will just lock right to it. Totally assembly line, totally, what do they call that back in the day when they did that with the guns? But so you can just add it on. So you can add on yourself here. You can go for the T. Now you got a T handle.
Yeah.
You know, you want to a little lighter. And if you want to go, hey, those guys at the park think my shovel is big and intimidating and will destroy the park. Well, let's just make it little.
Yeah.
Let's go in there and do a little incognito. Let's be stealthy about it.
Yeah.
That's right.
And then you hurt your back or something and you don't want to bend. I don't want to bend over. Well, let's go ahead and let's make it 40 inches long. So now, you got yourself a 40-inch shovel, and we can do that for you. And
it's just as
additional handles
as a one piece
are not going to be expensive for people. If somebody wants 2 handles with it, I mean, we're looking at very, $10, $15 more just for that handle. It's a good investment, and
so
will last you.
So then someone can buy the spade portion, and then they could buy 2 handles with it. So you can buy a long handle and you can buy a short handle with it, and you've just purchased actually 2 shovels.
Correct. And though I do have my patent submitted a few years ago now, 2 years ago, and it's under review, I do have the telescopic shovel in my patent. So for the other guys that are making them, but anyways, the reason I don't do a telescopic is because of weight. My goal is to make the lightest, most durable tools.
Yeah.
Most diggers know what they want with a shovel. So the length of the shovel is really pretty easy to do for you because so I want a 31-inch. So you know what it is. So it breaks into 2 pieces. You can pack it into your backpack, hike up to your spot.
Yes.
And you basically know you're not going to be out there going, I think I like this length of my shovel, and you're going to adjust it, an inch or 2. Nope, I don't like this. It's, most people know what they want. So, and it's to keep it that lightweight is vital in my opinion. It's all about time for me. If you can spend more time digging, you're going to get more targets. So
absolutely,
that's the goal. And
the good thing about the Merlin as well, you don't have to worry about it bending and where it attaches or anything like that. Once you put that Merlin together, that's as stable and as strong as if it were just all one piece, right, Case?
These things are dialed in now where when you lock a Merlin together, I've got them to where there is no movement. It is like a solid shovel, and you cannot even tell when you're using it that it's 2 pieces. It has taken time to figure that out and to get it right. And so it locks incredibly tight, and it's solid, and it's not gonna fail. It's not gonna fail. That I've had patent attorneys and with degrees in engineering look at the design, and aircraft grade steel, the amount of force it would take to break one is more than to break one in the Merlin attachment is more than any human being has. So I mean, probably more than like a chimpanzee.
The proof in the pudding, Casey, is that more and more and more people, dedicated diggers, are going to Excalibur shovels and diggers because they are the best that you can get. The best quality materials, the best quality made, the best quality performance. So that's the proof in the pudding. When the people say, hey, you know what, you need to get yourself an Excalibur.
And you do.
That's what it's about.
Actually, Preserving the Past in the chat just said, I've had my Sir K since 2018.
Yes.
There you go.
Yeah. He got a Sir K. You know what? I was finishing concrete floors where you grind the concrete to aggregate, make it look pretty, indoor stuff. And he came out. I was at a car dealership doing that. And he came out and bought the shovel from me directly, and he travels for work. So he's in Tennessee now. So check him out too. He's got a great channel. I like his
that's
video.
the thing too. People that want to go overseas, like say go to England to hunt. Well, they say, oh, well, I can't take a shovel, yada, yada, yada. And they, use something that's over there. Well, trust me, we went to England last fall and the shovels that we had to use were less than good. So we didn't have the Merlin at that time. Now we got the Merlin. So if y'all are planning an overseas trip or you got to fly someplace or whatever, you get a Merlin. It could go right in your suitcase. You check it. And then when you get there, you got the best digging tool around.
Yep.
So, it's a no-brainer, really.
Yeah, and everybody likes that home brew, that home feeling. So when you got your shovel, the right shovel for you out there, you got your go-to shovel, and you travel to England, you're going to be so much more comfortable.
Yeah.
You're going to feel so much better out there that you're going to improve your odds of getting great targets because
you dig more. Because you're used to it. And like Queen Beep said, all the cool kids have Excalibur shovels.
Right on, awesome. Queen Beep, right on.
She is right. As Liz would say, right on, right on.
When I see the videos people do, like there's one crazy clown just did, fit for a king or made for a king. And, those are so touching to me. Like, I am so grateful. It's the coolest thing. I watch these videos over and over and over. And it's just so cool. I'm so grateful for the people that make these videos about the shovels because it's so cool.
People will promote a product that they believe in, and that's a thing. And you know what? And you're a pretty nice guy too. So very likable person. So,
I'll try.
Well, it's the thing of it is, Casey, is you're honest. You come across as an honest individual. You're not trying to take advantage of anybody to make a buck in any way, shape, or form. You back up what you put out, what you make. And, people see that. They say, well, you know what? I can trust this guy. He tells me it's good. He backs it up. I got to give it a try. And once they get it, it's a done deal. Everybody they go digging with, they go, hey, what's that? Oh, you got to get yourself an Excalibur. You need to get an Excalibur. Yeah. And that's the way it goes.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
It's just like, when we first hooked up with you at Myers and a Treasure Talk, Phil started stocking them. He can't keep them in stock, can he?
That's awesome. Yeah, he's bought a lot of shovels. I mean, probably 70 shovels at this point, something like that.
That's a lot of shovels.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a lot to go through there. It's cool because I'll see guys in Florida putting a post up, and I'll see one of my shovels, and I'm just like, yes, that's so cool.
Yeah.
So cool they're out
all over the United States. So,
we got a lot in Canada now. Thanks, Liz. There's a lot. I've sent a lot to Canada now.
Excellent. And you ship anywhere on the planet. There's people like in the far reaches of Europe, and you'll ship there. If they have postal service, you will ship there.
Yes. And I just got one. I shipped it a couple weeks ago. Hopefully the postal service gets it there. It's going to France. Mm-hmm. So he's a YouTuber. It's Yawn Detection. You'll have to check it out. I'm subscribed to his channel. He's in France and he's around those mansions. They call them chateaus, and they have all these different names for them over there. Incredible. I think his address is the first one I've ever shipped to that didn't have a number. It was like chateau, da da da.
Oh, and it's very nice.
They just know. So I've got to send them to Israel. And all over the world. Australia's been really supportive. Spain, England, and people write me letters thanking me and telling me how much they love the shovels. And it's just every time I get one, it truly touches me. I'm so grateful, so happy that somebody has felt I've changed them and they felt moved enough to write me and thank me. It really is incredible. It's for a shovel.
And it's a fantastic product. And I, for one, and I know I speak for Phil, we at Treasure Talk and Treasure Tales and the Blue Spade Society, because if anybody's ever watched any of my live streams or Treasure Talk or whatever, they know how I feel about the Blue Spade Society. And I promise you that if unless it was the best product going, that's it. That's it. Casey, you're the man.
You got to represent.
He wouldn't be the official shovel of the Blue Spade Society. Trust me, he would not.
And that's my shovel. Actually, this is my shovel that you guys put in there.
That's right.
That's pretty cool.
That's right. And you know who I think?
Cool.
Tiffany Calhoun, Pacific Northwest Dirt Fishing, helped me work on that logo. And I told him, because I'm kind of computer challenged, you know. Well, I'm challenged in a lot of areas, but that is one of them. And I told him, I says, the bottom line is it's got to have, because I took pictures of my Sir K Blue Spade color, and I sent it out. I said, it's got to have this in it for the Blue Spade Society. So
it's awesome.
It is. It's awesome.
And they talked to me about it and everything, and I'm really happy they got it figured out. And that's a killer logo. I like to make logos. I like to design things. I like to come up with clever nicknames and things. That is really well thought out and really well done. So kudos to the Blue Spade Society. I tell you what,
I've even seen the Canuck in a Canuck red Blue Spade sweatshirt, eh?
Yeah. I did. I sent that Merlin to Andrew, who was the winner at our last one.
Yes.
And it was red. And he said like Canuck red or something like that.
Oh.
Yeah. And so I was like, all right, this is gonna be. I hope it's close enough to match his color palette.
Yeah, he posted pictures. He was very happy to get that.
And a lot of people like that. So thank you for all those people that like that.
Well, there's not much that you can't like about an Excalibur product, I'll tell you. Not much.
Yes.
If you don't like them, then you don't like nothing. You don't like ice cream and apple pie. You don't like your grandmother.
Oh my, we're going there.
Yeah, well, you might as well, you know. You got any more questions, Liz? I know you had some worked up.
I know there are people in the chat that are like, oh, I want to get that shovel. Where do they go to get a shovel?
So you can go to excaliburshovels.com, or you can contact Phil Myers through Miles Metal Detectors. I sell them on eBay. So if you're interested in that, just go through that route. So those are probably the best places. I have dealers, you know, like Phil, and there's other dealers that are out there, and Preserving the Past is a dealer. So you can contact one of them and they can make it, you know, if you feel that it'll be easier for you. But excaliburshovels.com, you know, I've been going over that site, and I tried to link the Merlin video, but I think there's some protection on that video because my website won't allow it to play.
Really? I'll send it to you. You can use it as you see fit.
I wanted to link it to you. You know, we're kind of scratching each other's backs, helping each other out with that. You know,
you can totally use the video.
Anything that you need to Treasure Talk or Treasure Tales, Casey, or the Blue Spade Society. Yeah.
And there's you know, we've got, you know, Digging Canuck is a 10% discount, so you could use that. The discounts don't stack; you can't use them. The codes don't stack together. But Digging Canuck is one. Get you 10%. Blue Spade Society will get you 10%. So those are another route. You get 10% off through my website. So just a little hookup for you guys there.
Wonderful.
And you get the best shovel known to mankind.
Yes.
And this is just like electric here. I mean,
that one's going to be going to be absolutely killer.
I know there's people in the chat that are going to be ordering that.
Oh, I can tell you right now. Queen Beep was giving me her credit card information. I think Allie's fumbling for her credit card. There's a whole bunch of them. So, Casey, get ready. There's going to be a pink wave.
I appreciate it. And we offer options, you know, and that's the thing is more than any other shovel company. I shut down the Wix website editor because it can't handle all the variations I put in, and I have to
Yeah.
go back and reduce and things like that. So I'm always trying to find more ways to add options. I don't want to confuse you, so I'm trying to keep it simple with the options, but a variety of options is still good for those
And you
guys who
never know.
want a certain length.
We may be giving away Pink Power shovel on Treasure Talk
Yeah,
sometime.
Palisade Pink.
Yeah.
The Defender.
Palisades Pink. Casey and I are talking, so you never know.
Yep, you need to saw right through those roots at Grandma's house because
That's
she
right.
still likes you.
That's it
Right
exactly.
Yep. And the serrations have nothing to do with how a plug turns out. It's what the material is that you're digging in. You're
Yep.
digging in clay and a yard. For the most part, a plug's going to come out the same if you have serrations or if you don't. So I know people have said that no serrations you get better plugs, but I don't believe that's
I
true.
disagree with that. I disagree with that 100%.
Yeah.
Because I take my K and you can dig just as big a plug as you need or as small a plug as you need, and it comes out perfect every time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know.
And you can cut. I suggest if you're on grass, do a 3 cutter, or you can do a 2 where you make like a V. So
Yep.
the target's in here, and you cut 2 out like this, and then you can flip it up, get the target out. I mean, things could be different in Florida because there's a lot more water down there. But when over here, if you detach roots, if you cut a full plug, it dies almost every time. So
yeah, you need to do a 3-way, leave a hinge.
Yeah, a hinge on it.
Even in Florida, because we do have some dirt. We've got a lot of sand and roots and mangroves and all kind of stuff, but we do have some dirt. So always dig a 3-sider.
Yeah,
leave a hinge. So I think we've done good tonight, haven't we?
Yes, we have.
So.
You got any more questions, Lizzie?
No, I think we're good. I just want everybody once again, Casey's YouTube channel is The Key Date Kid, and he digs in some crazy environments, ghost towns. If you're the least bit interested or curious, definitely check out Casey's channel, The Key Date Kid, and subscribe.
Yep, we got another video coming out here, so it's a good one. It's a doozy. So
and that's kind of what we wanted to accomplish tonight, was to let you people know there is more to Casey than just Excalibur shovels.
Yes.
I mean,
I'm out there
testing, so you can learn.
That's one thing that we've got on all the other shovels is we test them. The guy making them is testing them, and I have other people that are associated with me and the metal detecting club in Utah. We are constantly testing these shovels. These things have been gone over. The design has changed, and the angles to dig plugs and for digging, we've gone over these probably thousands of times at this point to dial these in. These are so much more dialed in. I can promise you guys that. They're more dialed in than the other ones. The other ones are set where they're set, and these have been dialed in. These angles are just set perfectly now.
They are indeed.
We use them. They're used by metal detectors.
Yes.
Yep.
So keep looking. We're going to have Palisades Pink as a giveaway on Treasure Talk one day soon.
Sure.
And I can guarantee you that Phil will be giving an order for some Palisade Pink ones.
That'd be cool.
No, he will. I can promise you he will.
That's awesome.
There's plenty of people that want to go into Myers and get a Palisades Pink shovel.
That's going to be a hot.
That's going to be the hottest color.
I think so.
Yeah.
As hot as the pink looks.
Yeah.
It's a ripper.
And it's got a great little texture to it, but this one is a multi-coated. So there is a grip powder coat under here. And then it's coated over with this textured Palisade Pink. But Liz's, that purple one Liz has, that is my favorite powder coat for the feel of it. The grip on that
Feels like shark skin.
Yes.
Nice.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like my blue spade one too.
Nice.
And the blue spade one there, that one I did, they're coated with that super grip underneath. So you're getting, the extra grip. Your hands, if you're out in the rain, out in the mud, I mean, I just have to go when the ground's wet because, you get that extra conductivity and you can, get some more stuff, depth and whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
So your hands are getting wet out there, getting muddy, but you're getting those good targets that are harder to find without the moist ground. Well, you need these grips. You need the grip on this, and you're going to go a lot faster, retrieve a lot more items. So,
yeah, it's going to be
that's
great.
the difference between striking out and going home with a grand slam.
Well, it's time for us to go, Stevie Wonder.
All right.
All right, Casey, on 3. Everybody do a Stevie Wonder.
Oh my
1,
goodness.
2, 3. That's right. Hey. Well, Liz, if you weren't the sunshine of our life, we wouldn't say that, I know that's bad. Casey, I can't thank you enough for coming and spending some time with us tonight. We really wanted to let people know Casey.
Yeah.
And the man behind the Excalibur and the Merlin, because you were a super talented individual.
Thank you.
A wonderful person that we are very, very proud to call you our friend and our colleague.
Thank you. Truly appreciate it.
To know you better.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm glad. I just hope everybody knows I'm out there with you. I'm a crazed detectorist. I am obsessed. If I could go every day, I would, but I'm going at least once, twice a week. And I'm in the same boat as you guys. We want to make the best tools, and we're using them out there, so we have an understanding of what y'all are going through. So.
And y'all do. You make the best.
Mm-hmm.
And so anybody out there, if you got any questions, you can contact me. I'll make sure Casey gets it. ExcaliburShovels.com. You can contact Casey. You can contact the Canuck. And like I said, she's my sister from another mister. So I appreciate her being with me tonight. Liz, I appreciate you.
Thank you, Jeff.
I appreciate it, Liz.
Thank you.
Well,
Thank
she knows us, So we are going
the
to get
variety on her channel. Check out Digging Canuck, because the variety on her channel, she gives you a taste of everything. You got
That's right.
The coin rolling, the detecting.
I try.
And now you got the biography. The videos there? Those are awesome. I love
Civil War Canadians.
Yes, yeah. I love to listen to those while I'm making Excaliburs. That's what I do. I listen to those, and I'm just like, oh, that's cool. Something to keep me busy while I'm at work. It's fun.
Yeah, wonderful. That's something that we're trying to do as well on Treasure Tales. We are, it goes along with the Blue Spade Society, because there are a number of different ways to treasure hunt. Treasure is as treasure does, we say. So we are expanding our guests to involve a lot of other things. We've got some great magnet fishers coming. We've got some bottle diggers and dump diggers coming. We've got coin roll hunters. We got rock hounding coming. We just got the whole gambit of people that treasure hunt, because
that's awesome. Gold prospectors too.
A lot of gold prospectors. We've got one of those coming.
We've
got a whole bandit of it. We're searching out now for a good arrowhead hunter, because that's treasure as well for somebody that can be disabled. That it could save their life. Let's just put it that way. I know it's a bold statement, but it's a true statement.
Very nice.
Yeah, I love those. I love those arrowheads. I'm not the arrowhead guy to go to, but I definitely have gone out and got a pretty sweet collection of arrowheads. And the area I got these from there was a drought 800 years ago, so we know that these are 800 plus years old. These arrowheads, and I got a sweet obsidian one here that you guys should see. But yeah, the obsession grows and grows, and I didn't think I'd be into it, but it's seriously addicting. These are more than 800 years old. To see how they put them together, and this one's a slightly transparent here. So
very nice.
These arrowheads, one thing
We try to bring it all to you.
One quick thing about it is these arrowheads, the natives would feel that if they would have one that they felt was incredibly special, blessed, a spiritual connection to them, because they'd have multiple kills with it, and they would keep that arrow and use it for a long time. So they felt that there was
Magic.
Something super behind it, a superpower behind it.
Yeah.
So really incredible stuff.
Very cool story.
And we hope to bring you all that information, all kinds of different treasure hunting for people with disabilities or people without disabilities. You never know. You might find something that you like, get you out of the house and up off the couch. So, Casey, we are so happy you were with us tonight. We love having you. And you're just a top-notch individual. Liz, thanks so much for stopping by and helping me out tonight. Because you are the best of the best.
Thank you.
You know that. So everybody, thanks for joining us tonight. We hope you had a good time. We hope you learned something tonight. And I hope that you got to know Casey a little bit better, the man behind the Excalibur. So we will say good night to everybody. Happy hunting and dig deeper.
Good night, everybody. All right.